Okay, let's do some stuff. The Schouberth helmets. So this is a C3 Pro, if you can see that on the back there. And this blue helmet is it's quite old now. I reckon it's probably 10 years old, and I don't wear it anymore. This is just sits on my shelf, but it's so good I bought it twice. I bought a white one last year, and the reason why I bought it is that they're super comfortable, and for a flip helmet, which I've got to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of them actually, but I ended up wearing them a lot, purely because the flip part is so helpful. So when you're in the city or something like that, or you're pulling up to a petrol station, or many reasons why you'd want to not take your helmet off but expose your face, that's the main draw for me. Also, if you get really hot, you can open it up. Now, talking of heat, when you drive a big touring bike, they've got big screens and stuff. The problem is that this helmet is not particularly well vented. It's got a little vent on the little chin there, and another one on the top. But that's it. And the top one does work okay, but it's not that good. And there's no vents in the visors like an Arrow has, so it's not really something that is for really hot weather, in my opinion, unless you're on a naked bike or something with a lot of wind in your face, because then you will get that flow and it might not be too bad. Another thing that I don't like about it is that you've got like stages on the visor. So when you want to just crack it open to get a little bit of air in there, you can't. It kind of sits up and you've got a fairly big gap. Although if you don't snap it shut, you just leave it, it does have a little crack on it, so I get around that. And I have heard people talking about these little wings here, look, on the front. Don't know if you can see them. Got like a little lip here and here, and I heard someone saying that they're for aerodynamics, and actually what I believe they're for is when you want to close the visor, you can use those to get some leverage to snap that closed, and I believe that that's what they're for. They do have a drop down visor inside, which I think works very well. It's quite a dark visor, but I also like a dark visor over the front because I've got quite sensitive eyes to the light, so I always run a dark visor on top, and then if it gets really sunny I can have a double layer of protection. They're very comfortable, especially when you lock them in. So when you have the helmet on like this, the sides are loose, you see that? But when you snap it in, you've then got that. You've then got the rigidity of a full face helmet, I guess. And the only thing I will say about these is that you have to, when you're wearing them, sometimes you can bring it down and it's not actually locked in, so you've got to be aware that you have done that up properly. Straps is one of these clicking straps. You click in and then you pull it and it releases, and it's got a nice little extra sort of flap for your chin before the chin strap, so it makes it quite a comfortable helmet to wear. I have to tuck my ears back when I put helmets on. So it's got this little cushioned pad, and then you put the strap on like that, and actually it's a very comfortable helmet, especially once you've clicked in. And as you see, you've got a little red tab in the middle there which you pull up to release it. And if you're not careful and you pull it down one-sided, sometimes you only click one side in, like it just happened to me then. So it is worth pulling it down with both hands. Super comfortable helmet, highly recommend them. I don't think they're making them anymore, but I'll be sad to see it go. And the newer version of it, the C4, has got a very big frontal area, and I don't like it. So after this, I think I'm going to have to go to another brand. So thanks Schouberth. I can highly recommend these C3 Pros. I've had 2 of them, as you can see, and 1570 grams, so for what it is, it's very light. I just did a review on an i30 and that is 1500 grams. This is only 70 grams more. It's far superior in comfort. I'm sure it's better for safety because it's actually got the chin as well, and it is much more of a quality helmet. So 70 grams more and it's got so much more in it. You pays your money, you get your stuff. So I think anyone paying £150 or $200 for a helmet, you're not going to get a lot of helmet for that. You need to be up in the sort of probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 euro, pound, dollar mark before you're really getting something all day comfort. Another really cool feature about these helmets is just how easy it is to take the visor off. So there's a little tab just underneath the visor, both sides. You just literally click that up. Once you've got to make sure the helmet is all the way up. Click that up, click, visor off. I always carry a clear visor with me, usually in a top box or a bag. So in the evening, if I have to change, because you can't ride with these at night, these dark visors, then it's super quick and super easy when you've got somewhere to put it, to just change the visor. Just line it up, close it, and now it's back on. Couldn't be any easier. I think that's one of the best systems that I've seen, certainly with the Arrows that have that side pod that clicks off and blah blah blah. This is super easy. So summing up, Schouberth C3, one of my top recommended helmets. Thanks for watching. Watch more stuff.